The original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story. With a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird.
Super weird.
So we didn't do that this time.
So no prince or a different kind of prince?
We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story just because, like, we cast a guy in the movie.
Right.
Andrew Burnap, great dude. It's really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful. And whether or not she finds love along the way is anybody's guess until 2024. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows?
Disney's Snow White isn't just bombing. It's self-destructing in the most humiliating way possible. And with second weekend numbers rolling in, the train wreck is somehow getting worse.
Alex, what has been the reaction to Disney's latest expensive own goal?
Well, the reaction has been absolutely horrible. It is the worst box office from a Disney live action remake that they've ever done.
After a full week in theaters, Snow White has barely scraped past 100 million worldwide. On a $370 million budget. That's not just bad, it's historic. Disney needs $700 million just to break even. At this rate, they'll be lucky to hit half that.
Can we spend 1 minute on Snow White and how it totally imploded at the box office this weekend? It was so delicious. The thing they spent $170 million to make the thing, and it had the lowest opening, under $50 million, of any of these live action Disney remakes that they've ever had. Even the one that was their worst, Dumbo, did better than this has done.
But here's where it gets really wild. Rachel Zegler, the star who spent months mocking the original film, is now in full damage control. Last week, she posted, "Thanks for making us number." This week, she's disabled comments after getting annihilated online.
I'm gonna stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess. I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
Ma'am, it is not like you are Tom Cruise risking your life with every film doing these stunts. It is not like you are Stallone doing Rambo. It's not like you are Jim Caviezel on The Passion of Christ and had your shoulder dislocated and lightning strike you and almost die.
And Disney, they panicked. Insiders say producers pleaded with Zegler to delete posts and tone down the attitude. Her response? A hard no. Now, Hollywood's already whispering. Nobody wants to work with her after this disaster.
Oh my gosh, I saw well, we didn't even see, but I saw the logo and I went, that's my name, Snow White's up there, and I cried my eyes out.
The memes say it all. Snow White and the 7 viewers. Biggest flop in Disney history. Even fans of the original are roasting it. Because here's the truth. Disney deserves this. They ignored fans, mocked the source material, and bet everything on a movie nobody asked for.
The cartoon was made 85 years ago, and therefore it's extremely dated when it comes to the ideas of women being in roles of power.
So here's the real question. After Dumbo, The Little Mermaid, and now this, will Disney finally learn their lesson, or is the next remake already doomed?